let's switch over to the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
And let's talk about Bayern.
Yeah. And the millions of people they brought in this
they brought everyone in early.
Yeah.
They did their business early for the most part.
Which is, in my opinion, smart.
Yeah. Oh,
Get it done, get it out of the way, get them registered, get them trained.
And then get them in the preseason friendlies.
Yep.
And then by the time you get to the first game, boom, you're winning 6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
Against Europa League winners.
So, yeah, they ended up spending about 150 million. De Ligt, Mane, Matthias Tell, Gravenberch, shout out my guy, Nazaril. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, they bought 2 Ajax players. So, again, all those Ajax players leaving, 2 of them went to Bayern. Former Ajax player in De Ligt was most expensive. De Ligt twice the price of Mane, which is...
I saw that, and crazy. I thought that was very odd.
Yeah, Liverpool did not do well on that.
No, at all. I was like, is this a typo? Did someone accidentally type that in? Because that just didn't sit right with me for some reason.
But I mean, it's Bayern. The transfers have gone very well for them so far. They look solid. Yeah. They've barely been scored on at all, and then
scoring
Mane
goals.
Putting them in left and right. So I mean,
that may be a one-horse race.
I'm excited to see how Gravenberch does throughout the season. Got my eye on him. Going through this, putting this list together, so many football manager wonder kids. I'm in the middle in Football Manager right now. I'm in the middle of doing my transfer window. Mm-hmm. And so many players on my list in there. I was like, I had deja vu or about 3 hours straight yesterday. Because I was going through this list and I was like, I swear I saw this 5 minutes ago. I was like, oh, yeah, it was earlier when I was playing Football Manager. I saw 20 of these names, and I was like, wait, is this my Football Manager list or is this my list?
You might need to actually be a manager for a real team, Tyler.
No,
make that happen for you.
Not yet.
And I'm 5 years in, to my virtual career.
Yeah.
I think you need a solid, what is it, like you need 10 years of experience before you're a master.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
No, it's 10,000 hours.
How many hours in a year? How many is that per hour?
Math is made up.
Yeah, Bayern, they're going to win the league.
For sure.
But, let's look at Dortmund. What do you think of their
transfers so far?
I like Adeyemi a lot.
Yeah, love him.
Yeah.
Again, just tried to sign him on Football Manager. He didn't want to come to Ukraine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Sheshko instead. So, so they got Haller.
Yeah.
Isn't it pronounced like Halle or Halle? It's not pronounced Holler. I know that. You holler at me.
Right. That should be his song.
Adeyemi Schlotterbeck. Shout out to that last name, close to mine.
I want to know how do you go through life with last name like that.
Schlotterbeck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he took mine, added an ER, and then Beck.
I guess.
I used to get Schlant a lot. They would think that H is an N if they would see it in writing. They would see it in writing and then be like, the N is an H. Or the H is an N. And then, and then that caught on to other kids would start saying that. And I was like, I guess that's my name now.
Yeah, I usually get Waters a lot.
Oh,
I guess the L and the T blend together.
That
one
happens.
gigantic T, I guess.
Make an H.
Yeah. Or Walter without the S at the end.
Oh, yeah.
That one, that's hard for me to grasp because the S is sitting there, so it's just not, it's not like it's not there.
Right. Yeah. They're,
just choose to ignore it.
Like when your parents make something plural that's not,
yeah.
It's the reverse of that. It makes something singular that's not.
Exactly.
But yeah, so Schlotterbeck, Modest, Uskan, Schule, Latka Alexander Meyer.
That's the team name.
2 free goalkeepers.
Yeah. Johan Regensburg.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So yeah, the another Ajax player
Yep.
in
national
Aller,
holler.
and then Adeyemi from Salzburg
Yep.
are the two that I
Most
got my
excited.
eye
Yep.
on. Yeah.
Most excited.
Is
Is
I'm not
Gio
sure.
Reyna still alive?
No idea.
In there?
No idea.
Like-
We talked about this before. Haven't seen him play yet. I watched the first 3 Dortmund games, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't watched the last few, but yeah, haven't seen him. Haven't heard much of him. Not sure. I assume he's injured. He's just
okay.
always injured.
Yeah.
But
I said, is he alive? Like,
is he? I believe he's alive.
okay.
But I don't think he's playing much. I think he may be injured again for the 500th time. So, which sucks, man. I hate that so much because he had so much potential.
Yes.
But now it's like, I don't know what's going to happen now. Like,
Yeah. It's sad,
know.
really.
But yeah,
Let's go to Italy. Italy's wild.
The Italian
so
transfer
many,
market.
yeah,
It is
so
really-
many free transfers. Juventus
Yep.
spent 112 million. Brumer,
yeah.
from Torino, center back.
Yep.
Then we got
Chiesa.
Federico Chiesa, solid
Fiorentina. Yep.
winger. Kostic, Cambiaso, not Fabian Cambiaso, different Cambiaso.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Shout out Fabian Cambiaso, former
yeah.
defensive midfielder for Argentina
Yeah.
and Inter
Yeah.
Milan. I saw that and I was like, oh, his kid's playing. Real disappointment there. Milik, Pogba.
Going back.
Pogba dabbing all the way over back to Juventus. All right. Thank God he's gone from United. Angel Di Maria.
Yeah.
He's still kicking about
Yeah,
at the
he is.
top level.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember when
That's
he-
insane.
I remember when he was at Madrid. I loved him. I still love
yeah,
him.
he's like 34 now.
I know.
And he's like, yeah, I'll still play at a
Yeah.
top Champions League level club.
Yeah, why not? And then
Paredes,
Paredes as well from
PSG.
PSG
And that's it
Yeah.
from Juventus. So I believe they spent the most out of all the Italian clubs.
Okay.
So we'll see, because they've been struggling to get into the top
Yeah.
in Italy. It's been AC Milan, Inter Milan going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Juventus spending that money trying to get back in. We'll see.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah.
um
And make a good Champions League run, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, they hope so. Sort of indifferent. I don't really care. I don't know. Juventus to me is sort of like, I don't know how to describe it. They're just kind of there.
There, yeah.
For me, they're just kind of there.
Yeah.
I used to love AC Milan
Yeah, I did too.
when Ronaldinho went there.
Yeah.
And that was my team on FIFA.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to play with
We're on
Ronaldinho.
you, yeah.
I think he was number 80. He was like, yeah, I'll go to AC Milan and
Yeah,
be
and just-
number 80.
Yeah.
It's like, why not?
sure.
Most random.
So yeah, let's go to Inter Milan. The only person they spent money on a permanent transfer was Correa, attacking player from Lazio.
Yeah.
Lukaku's back, baby. And he's scoring.
Lord.
Such a weird, because he goes back to Chelsea for all that money. Well, he's on loan,
Yeah.
so it's not a permanent thing.
Yeah.
But he goes back to Chelsea for all that money, and then he's like, actually, I'd like to go back to Inter. And then
Right.
Inter were like, no, get out. We don't want you back.
Right.
And then they brought him back.
Yeah.
So,
They just had to play hard to get.
Right.
They couldn't be
yeah,
like, oh
they
my
can't-
god, you guys come back. They had
They
to
can't
like,
seem weak.
yeah, we
Yeah.
don't need you.
Right.
But like behind the scenes, just come back. Just come back.
If you want to, sure.
Yeah.
yeah. Aslani,
Aslani,
Belanova, Onana, Ajax.
Mkhitaryan.
transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Henrik
Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan from Roma.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember
When he used to play at Manchester United,
Yeah,
he
I
had like
remember
4 good games and then never played again.
that was fun.
That's just you guys'. I'm pretty sure that's a club curse. It has to be.
Oh, 1,000,000,000%. Yeah. Yeah, Manchester United, fantastic signing. They get players that are just past their prime and then kill off their career.
Just finish it for them.
And then they go back to like just a little bit of a lower reputation club and just dominate.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the club, not the players.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, Inter Milan only spent 43 million in total, and most of that was like loan fees.
Yeah.
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 They're like, we don't need. We're good.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Yeah.
And then AC Milan only spent about 10 million more, 53 million.
Charles de Ketelaere.
De Ketelaere. Charles.
Charles, yeah. Charles from Club Brugge.
He is on my short list on Football Manager.
Okay.
So watch out for him.
Okay.
He should do well. And then who else we got? Malik Thiaw, Macias, Florenzi, a bunch of players I've never heard of. Frank with an X at the end. That he's also on my Football Manager short list. So watch out. Origi.
Yeah. Origi.
And Serginho Dest.
Yep.
Origi free transfer, Serginho Dest on loan.
Those are the two I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
I want to see Dest do well.
I know.
He just didn't quite fit into that system at Barcelona.
Yeah.
Xavi does not like him, apparently.
Nah.
He's like, get out.
You American.
You stupid American. Get out of here.
So, yeah, we'll see. I got a good feeling he's going to do well at AC Milan.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. We've spoken a bit about all the players that have left Ajax.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about who they brought in.
Yep. Steven Bergwijn.
Bergwijn from Tottenham. Yes. Midfielder, winger. Yeah, solid.
Yeah, I like him.
Calvin Bassey, Broby, Owen Windle, left back, Alkmaar.
Solid. 2 years ago on Football Manager.
Okay.
Turned into one of the best left backs.
One of the best fullbacks in the world. He's gone down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Still got a good potential though. So
Okay.
We'll see how that goes. I think he'll do well at Ajax. Yeah, I think he's the best,
according to Football Manager, he's the best left back in the Eredivisie. So it makes
Okay.
sense that he's at Ajax.
Yeah.
So PSG,
Yeah.
quietly spending about 160 million or so. Vitinha from Porto. I'm excited to see what he'll do at PSG. He's not going to start, obviously, Messi and Mbappe and
Imagine
Neymar.
that.
But he will be a solid rotation for him when they get
Yeah.
into these Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
The fixtures
Start piling up. Nuno Mendes is now a permanent transfer. Fabian Ruiz. Carlos Soler from Valencia.
Renato
watch out.
Sanchez.
Football Manager says that. But he was more so like in like 20 FM20, I think was his like peak potential.
Okay.
He hasn't quite got to the levels that he once could have, but he's done well at Valencia. Solid transfer for PSG.
Renato Sanchez, what a career this man has had. He has been all over Europe, and he's like, he did so much at an early age. Like I think he almost did too much too early.
Yeah.
Like he peaked a little bit too
early. Yeah. Now he's kind of like.
And now he's trying to like get back to that level.
And he's bouncing around like crazy, but still great midfielder.
Yeah.
Mukiele, Ekitike.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hugo.